high-performance ingredients that when you think about crushing it this holiday season, people are going to wonder what fountain of youth you stumbled upon. You can tell them or not, but especially call your girlfriends right now, because what you're bringing home tonight is 1.7 ounces of this replenishing solution that, again, is going to cleanse your skin in a 4-way process unlike anything we have ever seen before. Next up, you're going to be getting the cleansing water as well, the Hydra Lip Serum, the Detoxifying Charcoal and Coconut Face Mask, as well as the Longevity Cream with Resveratrol. If you're looking at this thinking, how, when, where, what? It's a lot of product. Just know that this entire box that you're seeing right now is $602.50 if you were to purchase it separately. I swear, I'm not even kidding. It's $602 worth of product tonight. You bring it home for $150, 5 easy payments of $30. I'm telling you, the savings on here of almost $500, it's like Black Friday for like a house of couture. So run, beauties, run like the wind to beautyiq.com to place your order. This is gonna kick off our first tutorial tonight, which of course is all about being essentially gorgeous. Here joining us tonight is not only the global director of skincare for this incredible brand that brings us this unique and never seen before skincare. This is Hilton Lee, this gorgeous man out of California. It is good to see you.
Oh, Courtney, it's so lovely to see you too. It's really great to be here tonight. Thank you for having us.
Le Metier de Beaute.
You said it beautifully.
Oh, finally. This redneck finally scored some French accent points. This is an incredible brand for when you think of the creme de la creme, the couture of makeup, of cosmetics. Tell us how you guys came to fruition, because your formulations are like anything we've ever seen before. And honestly, the well-being that's put back into you is incredible.
Well, you know, our basic philosophy was to make sure that we produced high-performance, problem-solving skincare and cosmetics, but backed by serious science. That was sort of our mantra. We believed that if we could work with 3 very important principles of quality, craftsmanship, and performance in everything we did, we would achieve Metier. And as you know, when you find your Metier, you found a God, you found a religious experience. So we, with Le Metier de Beaute, we want to create an evangelical sort of movement towards beauty, which means we would never broker products. We would never follow trends. We were actually going to blazon the trail. We were going to sort of redefine what cosmetics looks like and feels like. And as I said, I think this set too tonight, this deal is, honestly, it exemplifies who we are as a brand, because you get this high-performance, problem-solving skincare that works very quickly.
I feel like we won an award. I don't know what we did, but I'm just like, $602 of Le Metier, and you get it tonight for $30 on Easy Pay. Nowhere in the world has it. It was curated especially for us. I want to get started and introduce to you the Replenishing Cleansing Water. That's, I mean, $50 in and of itself. When you think about cleanser, you haven't seen one like this before. It's actually a 4-in-1, which is crazy to think about. It removes your makeup. What else does it do?
Well, you know, if you think about the part of our philosophy is always that time is like the most important commodity, right? You just don't have time. So we don't want to create products that just deal with one specific concern. We want products that are 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, 5-in-1, 6-in-1.
Genius.
So this is actually 4-in-1. It is your cleanser, it is your toner, it is your eye makeup remover, and then we actually added a ceramide complex to it. So while you're actually removing your makeup, you're softening those fine lines and wrinkles. So it's this, and if you smell it, it's just this cucumber extract with coconut water, and it's just so divine. So, you know, it's an excellent eye makeup remover because while you're removing your eye makeup, you're also depuffing underneath the eyes as well because of that cucumber extract. And literally, as you can see, at one wipe, Courtney, it just takes everything off. Look at that.
It also smells a little like happy hour, which we love on this channel, especially on a Thursday.
I like happy hour too. I think it definitely works.
Well, the other thing that is so incredible about this is, I mean, when you think about the consistency of it, I mean, it is a water-like texture. You really have no idea how gentle it is, but yet how effective it is. I mean, even underneath my eye, that was radiance that wasn't here moments ago, and just kind of sweeping away the day, sweeping away the stress to just kind of get back. I mean, my skin's not wet, my skin's not tacky. That is radiance that did not exist moments ago.
Exactly, that's the point. is that it's literally, it's so gentle that it's not this heavy. You know, most people want to cleanse their skin with a very heavy cleanser that just pulls all the impurities out of the skin. This very gently emulsifies all the gunk of the day that's sitting in the pores. It really does. It's an incredible eye makeup remover. As I said, just saturate a cotton square, leave it on, and one wipe, it removes it. I think Talia is going to show us now too just how amazing and how easy it is to use.
And take notice of her complexion in the before, because I mean, she's got a great complexion to begin with, but I mean, already on her cheek, you're seeing the lightness, the wellness that's happening from a cleansing water. I mean, this is what makes your brand so different, cleansing water. I often think sometimes that cleansers are so harsh, you're like, am I 1 pound lighter after that? You know, like,
exactly.
because you look at your skin and you're like, what happened?
Everything out of my skin.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then remember, the most important thing is that while you're removing that makeup, we're actually working on softening any of that aging on the skin too. So it does have that ceramide complex, which we, you know, I don't think there's ever been a cleansing water that actually has an anti-aging component to it as well.
From when I see Talia right now in her complexion, that's the look that a lot of times with products here on Beauty IQ, we tell you, pile on that serum, girl, and you'll be able to get results like that. I mean, this is your first step in the cleansing water, which is fabulous. Up next, we have something that's really special, and we're thrilled to be able to have tonight. I'm not going to try to get that out of the box. I usually notoriously drop something every single night. I don't want it to be this, not $602 worth of beauty products you're getting for around $450 less. This is our Detoxifying Charcoal and Coconut Face Mask. This has its own following, and when you think about when you really want a mask to be gratifying, this is a whole other level, Hilton.
It is the most, you know, literally this afternoon I did it twice. It's sort of like, it's just, it cools and it soothes the skin. But what we did was we actually took coconut and we charred the husk of the coconut. So that actual charcoal is coconut charred husk.
Perfect.
And it's also been, we've added vitamin E, all these humectants to it. So what it does is it literally pulls out all the toxins. So if you have any congestion, if you just feel like your skin needs to just detoxify, this mask is the answer. You also happen to look like an avatar when you put it on. So it's the coolest look ever. And our lovely Chantal is going to show us how to apply it in a minute. But it really is this detoxifying, hydrating mask for anyone that's just looking to pull out toxins out of the skin and really give that hydration and that soothing effect.
When I think about the turnaround that happens from the need of intense and honestly immense detoxification for our complexions, my favorite thing about this mask is how long you leave it on, because sometimes I think we know our skin best and we just say, look, it needs an overhaul that cannot be done in 10 minutes. Right. How long do we get to wear this?
So this is what's amazing. I'm not going to take any of our secrets away when we actually remove it, but it really creates almost like a Band-Aid effect. So the mask literally sits really close to the skin, and it delivers all those nutrients and nutrient-rich, the charcoal to detoxify the skin. And so what happens is you're actually going to leave this mask on for 20 to 40 minutes.
I love that.
So we're going to have our Chantal keep this mask on. And then what will happen is it will actually draw out all the impurities and it will dry. And what you'll be able to do is just from the bottom of your chin, you'll be able to roll the whole mask off your face. And honestly, the difference in your skin tissue just using it, it's so remarkable because it just clarifies the skin, it adds hydration, it just looks, and how does it feel, Chantal? It should feel amazing. Very cooling. So it drops the temperature of your skin. So if you have any sort of irritation, it just instantly just soothes and calms.
So is the texture that we're seeing on the face, are those bits of charcoal?
Bits of charcoal. That's your charred coconut. That's what it is. But it's so detoxifying. It's literally, charcoal is like one of the most important things to be able to draw out toxins from the skin.
Well, let me ask you this. Should it be a sheer layer like we're seeing on Chantal? I mean, if it's more severe, like the equivalent of the 3-day only juice, do you pile on another layer?
Well, you know, the key is, do you have time?
Yes.
So what I really would like you to do, if you've got the full 40 minutes, put a thick layer of this mask on, because then it just really, as I said, I got to do it twice today because it's like my favorite thing. But it really, you'll see the thicker the mask, the more it sort of detoxifies, also gives you that hydration that you're looking for, and it's a lot easier to take it off.
This is one of those masks that when you think about when people used to ask you, what's your favorite pastime? Quickly, you'll now say masking, thanks to this one.
Yes.
Which is an incredible opportunity. The jar that you're getting tonight is full size. Hilton, how many mask treatments would you say are inside this jar?
That should last you almost, if you do it once a week, for 3 months.
And is once a week sufficient?
You know, once a week out the, unless you're really congested and you have, you know, if you have a bit of breakout or acne and you just want to bring, you know, clarification to the skin, then I would use it a couple of times a week, but once a week is really ample.
You know, we have a lot of girl talk on this channel sometimes, and I feel like as women, we unite in saying, you wake up one day and you're like, what in the world happened to my face? Do guys ever have that moment?
I've been having it all evening.
Okay.
So, yes, we do.
So perfect. Remember, $602, 5 full products from the Metier de Beaute, and it's a wonderful opportunity to get something we only have for you at Beauty IQ. They created it for us, and this is a brand truly with a world following. So if you enjoy this brand and you see the value that basically that's the price of one thing, it's like, oh my gosh, I love Beauty IQ. Watch out, world. Coming up next, though, we have the, I believe we're going to start talking about the Replenishing Solution. Thank you so much. Here we go. So inside this jar, you're going to see product that is $225 on its own. What can the Replenishing Solution offer us, Hilton?
So the idea is really deep dermal hydration. So this is jam-packed with vitamin E. We put in shea butter. We also wanted to make sure that once again we detoxified the skin, so it has asiataka root, it has echinacea. It's just the lightest consistency, but it gives you this huge dose of hydration. It's like a glass of water that's been poured into your skin. And even if you look at that, Courtney, your skin just looks like it just looks alive. And then also it's this even the essential oils that are in it are just absolutely gorgeous.
Well, and I'll tell you, using the word alive when it comes to your own skin is a huge revelation. I know a lot of you have noticed that we've got some fun new lights here on Beauty IQ, and the good news is it's really interesting to kind of see your complexion, because before I came on, everything was kind of mattified and dull. I used our cleansing solution, and even using this, you're right, the essential oils, my skin looks alive.
Looks alive. I should feel it too. It's like a drink of water that's been poured into your skin. It really is absolutely. And once again, Talia is going to show us exactly how to put this on her skin too. And you'll see as she applies it, it gives you that instant glow. And if you really think about what youth is, we all want to glow. I mean, that's really what, if you had to sort of identify what is youthful, it's that beautiful dewy glow. And that's honestly what you get from this ultra replenishing solution. It's our finest, you know, it's one of our finest, best moisturizers we make. And once again, look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? Like a drink of water.
Well, and that's so gorgeous. And an AM PM treatment?
Yeah, so you can use your serums and you can put this on top of it.
Perfect.
Just to give you the hydration that you need. Especially if you're using a retinol too. This is an excellent thing to add on.
That's our favorite topic in beauty school. Here is our longevity cream with Resveratrol. This has the most incredible story behind it, because I feel like a lot of us equate Resveratrol as that amazing anti-ager, and you think, can I just get it from a glass of wine? You guys went straight up to Harvard to curate this. Tell us about it, Hilton.
Well, you know, the reason why I love it is I love red wine. So this is, you know, Resveratrol is the reason why we can all like sort of drink red wine, because it's very healthy for you. So it's just a super antioxidant. So we work in partnership with a lot of deans of Harvard, Yale, Brown. And the dean of Harvard basically called us and said, you know, a client of mine came in, he said, and I looked at her and I hadn't seen her in a year. And she literally did not have one wrinkle on her skin. And he said to her, he said, what have you been using? I'm your dermatologist. How's this possible? And she said she went and took a pharmaceutical grade version of Resveratrol, mixed it, went to a compound pharmacy and had it mixed. And literally within 1 year, she did not have a wrinkle on her skin. So he said to us, he said, take a strong dose of Resveratrol, 1% Resveratrol, mix it with vitamin E in a beautiful shea butter base. So this is a lot richer than the Ultra Replenishing Solution, but the payoff is absolutely amazing. Just look at your skin as you put this on, because there's a luminosity from the vitamin E that just blurs imperfections. It just makes the skin look so radiant. Look at your skin. It just makes it look radiant. It's just youthful. The long-term benefit is obviously the resveratrol. What resveratrol has an amazing ability to do is energize every cell it comes into contact with. So what happens is the skin just looks and behaves more youthful.
Now, are we spot treating fine lines and wrinkles with this, or can you put it over your entire
Oh
complexion?
no, smear this you want to put this
Perfect.
everywhere. It really has, you can use it on top of your ultra replenishing solution if you need that extra bit of hydration because it just feels so good. But it really is your